Hi guys, I just got a Intel NUC10. So the previous one I had was a i5, and you can see this one is an i7. Yeah, Canny Frost I think is the version running. Now we are going to attempt and upgrade the firmware of this one, because when I'm trying to boot ESX it's not booting. So the easiest way to do that is I like the one which basically allows you to do it by just pressing and holding the power button for 3 seconds. So let's do that. Normally when you power it on it goes blue, but now you see it's gone orange or reddish, right? And then once it's gone blue again, you have to come back here. You can see the boot menu coming up. So what we are going to do is obviously upgrade the BIOS. So for upgrading the BIOS is F7. Okay, and yeah, we're at the BIOS screen. Didn't connect a mouse, so I might be able to use the keyboard. So what is this option? Storage. So as you can see, a quick look will show you the BIOS version. It is running a quite old version. It's like 0032. The one we are upgrading now is 0055. Now the older one was which I have, the i5 version, was running 54, and then I upgraded to 52. So and also this one has 52 GB 64 GB memory, as you can see here. Okay, so let's get started. So BIOS flash update, yeah. Click that. Refresh media list. And you can see that it has picked up the BIOS which I have downloaded from Intel website. All you do is just download the cap file, and this version, you can see the version here is 55. The version we are running right now is 32. So there's a massive difference, and I was unable to install ESX 7 due to this problem. So let's get started. And you see process BIOS update. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Now the recommendation after you do the BIOS update is to go in the go to BIOS again, F2, and then reset the default settings. So you can see the BIOS upgrade is started. It's 5%. So this will be a quick video. Obviously I don't want to continue it too long, but just want to give you some heads up what is the recommendation from Intel after you do the BIOS upgrade. Let me bring that one here. I'll link it on the video as well. I think I have it downloaded here. So 28% already. So I have downloaded some files. These are the release notes. I've gone through and checked everything, and it makes sense. It doesn't have any issues which I can think about. And also we have the process for BIOS update again. As I said, when it's a Windows based, or at the moment we are installing the one which is OS independent. So once power on menu, BIOS update, that's what we did. Then once you have done that, basically you select the .cap file, and then after that, basically the recommendation is to press F2, start up the BIOS, and then go to advanced and security boot and enable secure boot, and yeah, press F10. So we are 84% here, so we are nearly done. Now if you see, the current version is also saying that it is at the bottom. You can see it's 50 now, so it is doing it pretty quick. So I was wrong. So this version is not the firmware version. This is the this is, I guess obviously this is just some other version, because the version is 2.20, yeah, and then 0050. So the one we are so 2.200050. The one we are updating now is 0055. Easy firmware update is running now. So yeah, this will be a great improvement on the lab. It also has 500 GB NVMe installed with 64 GB RAM, as you can see here. And it's an i7, so those intensive CPU task basically should migrate everything to this particular machine, because it has an i7. The other one is i5. So hopefully after this is done, we should go through the BIOS and reset the security secure bit option. I'm not sure whether I want to do that in particular, because I'm running ESX, so I might not do that, but I'll still go in BIOS and reboot it and go back in the BIOS by pressing F2, and then just verify everything is okay. I would also turn the fan to a maximum, because obviously this will be running 24/7, so I want to make sure the fan is always available and it's running at max if needed. I'm not going to leave it to run at maximum, but I will change some settings. Intel basically sent me some settings to configure the fan, so I'm going to do that. Another problem with recording with an iPhone is you can't pause the video and resume it. So you guys have to bear with me, because we are nearly done, I suppose. So it's flashing new ME firmware. Remember last time for the version which I was running, it was a quick upgrade update. It wasn't this long. This has been running since literally 6-7 minutes now. And we are done. It's going to reboot as normal. So you can see it's still booted on. Yeah, and it's rebooting to XCP. So previously, so this is a used device, so the guy who I bought it from was running Zen server. So let me give it a Control Del and then go to let's go to the BIOS. Okay, brilliant. So now you can see that version has definitely gone up from 32 to 55, and it has picked up the storage devices I have. So let's see the CPU and everything. As you can see, it's 4.7 gigahertz. That's awesome. And it has two 32 GB SODIMMs. Yeah. Then go back up. Cooling. So it's unbalanced at the moment. I would leave it at balance again because I want to try out this Intel NUC10. The previous version was i5. Sorry, Intel NUC10 i5 version, the previous version was. So let's leave that. Before going to that, I do have another hard drive which I have added. So I want to see whether it has picked it up. Let's go to storage. So SATA controller is enabled. Yeah, that's a hard drive SSD I have connected. So that's about it, I guess. Secure boot is disabled. I want to leave it disabled. And that's it. We are done. So I will escape that. And I'm going to boot it with ESX for NUC because this is custom built for NUC. It, if you remember, Intel NUC didn't support ESX originally, so I'm going to put this drive here. This is where I'm going to be installing the ESX at the bottom, and then this is the OS. And then let's see whether we can start the installation.